This was an unjustified homicide in our country that we've all seen. And the administration jumps in and says, we're going to attack this woman and call her a domestic terrorist. She's a victim who is not with us anymore. She's dead because an officer of the United States of America killed her, and it's been on video, and we've all seen it, and we've seen our president, our vice president, and Kruella Nome go after her as if she was some type of domestic terrorist. They've attacked her before her body's in the ground. This is cruel. It's the wrong picture of our government and not the way our government should be. It should, any law enforcement community that I know of, certainly the Memphis Police Department, if an officer does a shooting, even if it's pretty clear that it's self-defense, they are relieved of duty pending an investigation. This man has not been relieved of anything. He was sent to the hospital by the defense counsels that they have their attorney saying, cover your CYA. And he went there to CYA. When he was walking away from the scene and going, call 911, he was walking like he was in the Olympics. He had no problem walking. And I'm telling you, for somebody who has problems walking, he was walking straight path, strong path. He was a very virile man. He had no problem walking. He didn't need to go. And then they all jumped in their car and drove away and left the crime scene. On the front end, they're directing traffic, telling her to get out of the car. He's telling her what to do and get out of the car and whatever they were yelling. And then after she's shot and they see her bleeding there, they drive off. Law enforcement doesn't drive off when somebody has been shot and is possibly dying. They try to render aid. They split. That's not America. And we need to investigate it, and we need to see what's going on, and there's no reason why Keith Ellison and the Minnesota Attorney General's office shouldn't be given all of the data that they have to see that his investigation is the best possible. And there's no question in my mind, they will not do an investigation that is fair and independent. They're trying to defend their people. This is not ICE versus the people of the United States, and that's the way they're looking at it. The administration looks at ICE as our guys, and anybody they shoot is the enemy. The American public is not the enemy. They are not the enemy. And sending more ICE agents into Minneapolis now is the equivalent of what they did when the man from Afghanistan, who was here legally for many, many years, shot and killed the lady from Oklahoma, who was the National Guard, and killed her here in Washington, D.C. And Trump had to admit, he said, there's been no killing, no murders, no murders in D.C. since we've been here. He said, there was that one killing. Well, it was one killing. Because the lady was there because Donald Trump brought her to D.C. And she was killed by Afghanistan. And then nobody from Afghanistan can come in the country anymore. Because one person does something wrong, it's not a reason to penalize every person like that. And that's where they're coming from. This is a war against America and against due process and against justice.